It's gonna be
Okay,
interesting to see.
hopefully GiantX is reset. Everyone's splashed some water on their face or something
initiator.
because I can't watch that again.
Very interesting to see.
Koi
Okay,
on
we'll keep a couple
defense,
of notes on that then
GiantX on
going into
attack.
this one. As you highlighted, Koi will be on the defending side and GiantX on the attack. Now, considering that Camo's pushed up here, he's heard that step down below.
Oh.
And now drone is a bit of an issue, especially now, so he has to back out from this. But gonna burn that quite early.
Or fakes a shot like he dropped down. Like it.
Oh,
like it a lot.
Quite like that. Still very much chomping at the bit here. A little bit of chip damage, but nothing major. Heal's gonna be invested. Oh, shot from Sarso. That's perfect.
Oh,
look at this
yeah,
timing.
okay.
The flash invested, Dizzy invested, and the re-swing.
Who's this team?
He's feeling confident after map 1, and rightly so.
Who is this team, bro?
Should I say it? Flawless, really, in this one. And Lucia Flawless at start off map 2. Josh, that was gorgeous to watch.
This is a reborn team.
Who are they?
I don't know what's going on right now. It's like, I'm not
entirely
sure what's
thank you
happening
so
with
much,
the situation with Barbar, but it's like these guys look completely reinvented.
Thank you so much, Philip.
So, yeah, maybe him not leaving is the player. Or maybe threatening to leave. Maybe getting. I don't know what's going on. But these guys are completely different.
It always feels like, you know, when the pressure gets removed, when these players aren't, you know, under the...
Is it literally just a pressure thing?
So much, but when there's change of foot, it can be one of two things. Either they
Oh, dude, I thought for a second there, I thought they tactical timed out.
I would agree with that if it was
lose my
something
mind.
to do with how they're performing individually in terms of hitting shots or taking more risks individually, things like that. But this is not that. This is more of a team effort. This is more about how they're playing together. It's about how they're moving together, especially on their defense. It's about just the way that they're approaching their attack side, doing their due diligence, using the ultimates, the set plays that they have. It's more than just, oh, there's no pressure, so they get to be loose.
Sure.
Because when we see that, typically it's people just running around and going for shots.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. And just to give you guys a heads up, obviously we are in a tech pause. That is going to be, I believe, a Koi audio issue. So once that's resolved, hopefully all will be good. You can see headset is off, so once the headset's back on, generally everything's good. But
He looked like he's enjoying himself.
I've been hanging out, you know, just me, just hanging around.
Yeah, that's it. Just been hanging around.
Pretty much. I mean, don't know really what else there is to do.
Man, I've been on the Elden Ring hype.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
How many hours you put in on the weekend?
Too many. Mate, I didn't
Maybe
even
not
see
Zinho, hello.
Yeah, look.
Dude,
I'm
everyone
willing to
from
suffer.
Heretics is
It's
popping in today.
You know that meme where it's like you're in the room and then like the curtains open and then there's the bright light and you're just like, what is this? And you close the curtain. Yeah, I feel like that's you right now.
It truly is. I've been thoroughly enjoying myself, and you know, and getting a tech pause feels like playing Elden Ring. You know,
You play Elden Ring?
Endless
The one-player game,
pain.
right? Not a chance, man.
Hopefully, we get to see this. Oh no, we don't want more headsets off. Start, so put your headset on, please, please, man. I was doing really well without this.
He was rolling
Who else
down
came in?
the
Do a
I
Benji, Miniboo?
Is it really a game without you?
Webbers maybe
And
lurking?
Tech Pause?
You
Kind
did
of
this.
in
No,
tandem.
you did this.
I did
You can
not
play
do
it
this.
co-op?
did this
Oh,
because
okay.
you started being
Maybe
positive.
then maybe not too bad.
Yeah, okay. That's
This is
what's
karma.
caused it.
This is karma.
You know what?
Flip the switch.
Fair play.
Yep.
When I've been pessimistic,
Sweet.
when I've been
Flawless.
heavily critical, and
Yeah, it's
Dude,
been
everyone really
honestly
rates that
flawless
game
all the
though,
time.
right?
yeah, there have been no tech pauses
Not
last
once.
People like
last week there was none, right?
religiously
And
love it.
Yep.
You were notorious. It's like 100%
Exactly.
win record
You were
for
the counter.
I am the counter to that.
Can you
That's like,
give me a little like?
We should cast a Fnatic game.
Literally a 10 out of 10, really.
What better test?
It would, or PaperX, because PaperX
Or
only
PaperX.
ever lose when I'm casting.
Ilzinho
It's very
VIP.
upsetting.
When he
I really
wins
like
champs,
PaperX.
dude.
That would mean I have to go to champs.
Win champs, give
I
VIP.
don't know if
Raw.
Twitch chat's ready for that.
I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone's ready for that. You're not allowed
When
in
you
majors,
masters,
right?
you win
Just
champs, you
figure
get
that out,
VIP
man.
automatically.
But no, look,
I will be
it's
soon.
soon. If we let off the leash, it's fine. But no, yeah, we could do a bit of that. I think that actually wouldn't be a bad idea.
Dude,
You
this
know what I mean?
picture of me is
Maybe could you
outrageous,
just
man.
try
It's
like
sick.
a little bit of negativity? Just give me like a sentence. Just something here. You know, focus it towards GiantX. Come on, they just lost pistol round. Give me.
I
give
could
me
do
a Josh
I could
okay.
do a generic
Yeah,
pessimism.
it
like,
doesn't have to be too specific.
these
Give
ranked
VIP
queues take so
cabins, put
long,
up
and
with
then
my-
you get in a game, and
15
then
years
you have
ago,
an
that's
ISO,
crazy.
a neon, a chamber, and a jet lock instantly.
Yo,
and
you
then
were
a
lucky I was
dodge,
bringing the
and then you have
vibes
wait
to
5
every
minutes for the
practice.
re-queue.
Nice.
And it's basically the same thing up here, right?
Okay, I like that. Thank you. I see movement on stage now.
We got a no calmer, right?
Yeah, classic.
No headset, obviously.
Yeah, insta-muted.
2024.
Yeah. playing off speakers. I did try and play.
What the hell, Neil?
Oh, don't. I did try and play on my laptop on a round table with no mouse pad.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so sorry to any of my teammates. It wasn't my best work.
15-year-old drama, dude. Neil
Okay
just can't drop it,
I
man.
have like a crescent table. It's
Okay,
not
okay.
it's not a full round table.
Sure, it's usable, but it's
like
not ideal.
Bolted to the wall, and it's a little bit of a crescent. It's
Okay.
almost a rectangle. Close enough.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
And I've just been repping the PUBGs, to be honest, because I'm on the
Nice.
Wi-Fi, so
Classic.
don't want to risk anything with it.
Classic, yeah.
And these two are
I
really
feel
trying
like
to
a
get fired.
negative
Just talking
team
about
might
every
have
game that isn't
worked.
Valorant.
I'm seeing headsets on. I'm seeing glasses on. He's washing his hands. Oh, why did we cut to that?
Wait,
For a
what?
glass of peace,
Beautiful.
man. Dude, sometimes I
Thank
swear,
you for
I
that.
swear that the guys who do the little switches, they're like, he's picking his nose. Go to camera 3. Camera 3, nose pick. Lovely. Camera 2 now.
All right,
on the
he's
player spitting.
lifting one leg off of his chair.
I swear.
His teammates are plugging their noses.
Okay, we're
the
back
hell,
in game.
Neil?
Thank you for your patience. Appreciate you guys. and
Toxic
appreciate
chat
you
was
for the
very
negative
toxic back in the
You're
day.
welcome.
Spurred it back into place.
Very
However,
toxic.
GiantX are going to be kind of
You
suffering
gotta
through this
live and
round
learn.
regardless. Going to be
What
seeing
life's about.
one
Live
Sheriff
and learn.
hoodie, and that's
But
about
honestly,
it.
if you were
And,
on
I
a
mean,
team
if
with
anything to go by,
Nilzinho,
our
you'd be
first round
toxic too,
was
man.
Really beautifully
gotta get
done
through
by
the day
Koi, so I'd
somehow.
love to see a bit more of that. For now, GiantX
Okay.
going through the paces, looking for small victories.
They're a lot of
here.
death. A lot of
They
death.
still have the wall from Redgar. They never used it on pistol. That might get them a plan. I don't know if it's worth expending it though.
Yeah, we'll see what they opt for.
Right.
Already
This
losing
picture that
Al
Tom
Pablo
Biz
makes it pretty
is
difficult. There it
killing
is.
me.
Do you get a plan for this?
It's
Wait
actually
and
killing me.
see.
It's so
Expensive
sick.
plan, but it's a plan.
Yeah. Plan going to come in. I've lied. I can't believe I've lied to you like this.
Come
I
on.
feel like he trolled us, not you trolled
Was
him.
it a shock dart? What stopped him from doing it? I'm not sure what the actual utility
Where's our
investment
pump?
was, but
Yeah,
Where's my
Reese is
pump?
perfect. Koi firmly in control. 2 Andalusia flawlesses now, back to back. Their money's gonna be in a great position, really going forward in this one. And I don't know what the stall was there on the plant. Something must have stopped him.
I need to see a replay. I feel like he thought he planted and then got off because he thought it was done.
No.
Mosh pit? Yeah, but then you
Looked
can plant
really
after, right?
Close from what
Is
I
there someone
saw.
else?
Please. Give me
So-
a replay, please.
Come on, give us a replay.
Come on, EBS.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, EVS team. You're so good,
Come on.
normally. You're my favorite people. Oh.
Oh. Okay, that's the opening kill.
Yeah, here we go.
Hey, top of sight. He ate a
do it.
flash. KO nade.
Come on, EVS. I was on your
Yeah,
side.
I think they mosh pit KO naded.
We'll say it was utility. It was
Yeah, there was at least a
someone
KO nade
else.
there.
Reno, careful now.
His teammate to bail him out.
Okay, he does
There it
camo.
is.
Oh, he still went down there. I thought maybe with the help from camo that could have been enough to maybe at least get him a one-for-one
let's see the
trade for
confidence,
himself,
man.
but
Let's see
not
it.
to be.
Swing
But
'em.
repositioning towards the back of yellow here. Let's see what they've got left util-wise. Cloud's already used
Wait,
the dart.
what?
Okay, yeah, he does
Uh-oh.
get pinged with
KO
this,
flash.
so I was kind of wondering if he got away with it.
Starkso,
Didn't.
bro.
Purpo's done well. Ball's there, plant in. I'm gonna actually wait, plant's not in. Once again, I keep lying. I can't stop myself. Yeah, stalled out though.
I know. Maybe
Okay.
Redgar's been playing wingman and has been just clicking a button.
Playing
And it
wingman.
automatically plants, and he's forgetting that he has to actually hold it. 4 on the knife.
Here we go, it's fine. No. Third attempt, Dizzy going in. Oh, fourth attempt. Redgar's really quite exposed here.
He's waiting for the wall.
Oh god, oh
The same
god.
wall's
Oh,
down.
there is goal.
Redgar, it
Dude,
feels unfair.
This game needs to
Like
get
they've stalled
investigated.
them out really
dude.
well. Like
What is-
a lot of
what are they
credit to
doing?
Koi here. They have done really good stall, but now as a response, GiantX need to find a fight here. They need some safety, and they nearly find it. Starkso now in a 1v2, but look at the HP. Plants there. That's a punish, and oh, the
Jesus
trade,
Christ.
Purpo. You left that real
Well,
late
good
in the
bonus
day,
for
bud.
Koi.
I'm gonna do this.
Positive?
I'm gonna do the negative right
Okay,
now, just to avoid another
okay.
tech pause potentially. Starkso, why are you turning around? You know that there's no way this guy's planting the spike without someone baiting him. Hey, planter goes down, instant trade. Why not just hold your ground, wait for the swing, and go for that fight instead of turning your back and potentially like you have no
It was
recourse
risky.
there.
Yeah. Oof.
All right, back to positivity.
Oh,
Redgar's
Yeah,
got
please,
this.
please.
Saw an
I think
outlaw,
I need
so
to go back to
exciting. Saw those
positivity.
light shields.
Can't believe some of the crap I'm
Love
seeing.
an outlaw. Not going to get played here though. Camo going to opt for the Vandal instead, which is perfectly fine. Contact made again towards B long. This time, obviously, Grubino playing a little bit safe now.
So the last team we saw run this comp of GX, it was Team Liquid.
Ooh, that's a nice shock
they
dart.
were using middle
Here we go.
in that
Something to be positive about. The 6 double bounce to kill the mollies.
Through B here, because that's where Koi's putting a lot of their defense and their stall.
But again, it was a lot of investment for Purple to take towards yellow.
Okay, they create question mark.
I don't know if they
Against a comp that struggles to clear question marks. That's perfect. Toxo gets his knife. When on earth does he want to use it?
Here, but I don't know if I like it.
It was a big investment, and I wish they would left someone, maybe yellow, but yellow.
I think it's just so fine. The comp can't clear.
Maybe at the lane or
Flash to clear.
But right now,
it's a little bit. Okay, and knife as well. Flash to clear yellow, knife goes on top, so at least it rotates relatively fast, but it should just be able to
wait
wall
and see
plant.
how clean they get away with this. Oh god, Red Guard. His one singular dream is to plant the spine.
And he can't use the Sage Wall now.
Nope.
And now he can't use a Sage Wall.
Installed out.
Is he gonna
Here
get
we go.
plant?
Finally, dreams do come true. The plant's in, Red Guard, job done. Oh,
Who was clapping there?
Gets caught on that one. No one really responding
Is that
quickly
still
to this
clapping?
They're pushing in, do they not? Maybe the headsets are down again.
I've got to say as well, Hoodie's taking a long old route here.
He thought they were instantly going to turn around and deal with him, but he went around and they stalled. They're looking for him right now. We could see that Grabino's looking for this flank.
Okay, Wingman gets denied on the defuse, so they're going to have to put bodies behind it, but 2 players been picked up already.
Feels so fine. Hoodie wins the round.
Late lurk finally coming in from Hoodie, and it's actually timed quite nicely now. Going to be an insurance policy on this round, going to make it incredibly costly.
Much better. This is a good round. Question mark over towards B. Against a comp that can't clear question marks easily. Instant decision to go over towards A. This is a nice round. We're back. We're back to normality.
Yeah. Wingman with a res.
With a wall.
And a wall. There you go. That's a lot. That's great.
What did I miss, Charles? I was looking at the minimap.
This is
get the gun.
Steps. It still feels a little bit dangerous. It doesn't feel,
Thank God I was looking at the minimap.
Secure yet in
we got some positivity.
But the buy will be better for GiantX by a little bit of a margin. You've got the knives there for Purple, so they can round out the buy. On the other side, there's still a little bit left over. They're going to equal out that money. Phantom out for Camo. Couple of sheriffs, a little bit of light armor here and there. So certainly not without a little bit of danger. And a proactive deep knife finds nothing. So they might rotate off the back of this.
Grabino actually gave his weapon away. He is the one that saved, and he gave it to... Wait.
God damn, that was a nice little knife there. Popo, good start. The Danger Man Camo is here though, the one with the rifle.
Yeah, Recon's good as well. Wall plant. This time we're actually committing to the plant. We go to the left as well because they're going to spam the right. Oh man, this is okay. I feel so much better now.
Camo, how much danger can you cause? How much threat? How much util? You got a Dizzy here, you got Wingman, you got a couple of bits and pieces, flash, knife, all sorts. But he's just going in. The Dizzy didn't go deep enough, and he does go down. Cloud gonna confirm it. That's Camo gone.
Good molly.
Yeah, he's got the classic actually. That
just before the jet pushing would have been pretty cool.
To really punish. Shadow gonna find Redgar. Still dangerous, but Shadow
Shadow is hitting some shots.
How's this getting as close as it is? Shadow's with a quick pickup. Gonna try and get that defuse started. Maybe get it to halfway here. Gonna spot the first. Fatino gonna take at least a challenge on this. Time's ticking. I mean, yeah, too late. They got so close on that though. I mean, they've done incredibly well.
It was a nice eco.
But you felt they were
they keep 2 guns. Actually wasn't too bad at all.
Done. Red Bull clutch, yes. But bloody hell, down to the wire, 2 to 3. A close affair between these two.
Am I making stuff up, or did Grabino actually save that weapon from the round before it?
They were...
I think this is the
right?
troubles of getting older, is that sometimes you go a little senile and forget things.
A little senile?
A little, yeah. Because I swear Grabino had the rifle, and then it ended up in Camo's hands, and he went aggressive on yellow and didn't get... I think he only hit 1 body shot on 3 targets right next to each other.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I like the push on this one. Camo?
Josh, we're going to have to start, you know.
Yeah. Wait, can we do that anymore?
Nope. No, I want to keep my job. Thank you. For now, though, we're going to look at the ult sign to come through here. Shadow's got his. We're going to have Cloud on the other side. And Koi, really happy to test the waters deeper. Sitting closer towards Maze here. Pressuring a little, but GiantX not really deterred from the end goal. Heading straight on forward. Redgar going to pop the wall back on up, but now he's in a little bit of trouble. Camo still chomping at the bit, and he seemed completely unaware of the possibility that Camo's still there. Kept safe by the wall in play. So a second time of asking now, they're going to need that plant down. Yeah, there it is. Shadow's ult going to be brought in. does get dealt with, but where's that second layer? There it is, but GiantX ready, waiting, perfectly played. Now Shadow and Shadow's not going to have the same sort of impact that it wanted. It's a 4-man firing squad down there. Hopefully they've got eyes on. Plant now, going to come in.
Spike planted.
Cloud stealing Redgar's job. Okay, first man, not going to get him more.
Okay, nice shots though. Yeah, I tell you what, their last rounds have given me a lot more hope.
That kind of re-hit that they went for, that was going to find huge value. It just found nothing. GiantX seemed really prepared for it.
And I said wow, and it might have sounded like I was surprised, but it was actually saying wow because I am constantly impressed with how good these guys are showing a good game right now.
That felt so difficult for you to say, didn't it?
What the hell?
It's a little bit like pulling teeth.
Yeah, blood from a stone, all of that sort of thing.
Okay, Josh did great there. He was really convincing.
Is our Josh. 4-2 though, GiantX now with a string of rounds. Starting to stabilize a little bit more. No timeouts called yet, either for Koi. Happy to run this a couple more times. Looking like they want to lean into a presence in middle.
Like that. This guy had the alarm bot close though. But I like the plan in general. Flash peek into Killjoy alarm bot down. Get early info. And then they still got the turret as well. You might not think they have the turret when they do this.
Teammates feeling no pressure to stack this. Here comes the alarm bot getting broken. No sweat. Turret still's got the A flank. Killjoy's got the mid to B. They get to hold this line.
They still seem worried about it.
They are a little bit worried about it, but I mean, it's defensive Icebox. You can't really do anything on this site. You just have to put the wall up and take the fights when there's the actual commit. Rotation away from A.
This is all on Grabino, isn't it, really? Does he hear the steps?
Yeah, it's another good round from Giants though. They broke the alarm bot. They have pressure over towards A. It's another round where they can't clear the question mark over towards A. It should be a weaker B site.
Such low time. I feel like these guys are going to time out again.
Maybe because they didn't make sound over towards A, or maybe someone heard them. They get 3 people here. Might be okay for Koi. Shados is his ult to retake.
I mean, the lockdown's going to come out as well. This makes the post.
So it's a lockdown that means that they have to just sit in right side of yellow. We got anything on top of this? The flash swing? Oi, okay. I'm so glad we saw the extra level on this. We had a molly as well to make sure that they couldn't sit behind and get back behind yellow. It's a great round from Koi. Hey, that was cool. Ooh, actually, this is nice.
Lockdown coming in. That flash was outstanding from Starzo.
I wonder if we're going to catch it on the replay. I think the reason why that flash was so effective was we actually saw a mosh pit kill.
Yeah,
I think
the mosh pit is to the right of them.
Back yellow. Instead of swinging to their right to go back towards lane, they swung to their left, which is exactly where that flash popped. And if you pay attention to where Grabino threw his orb, he actually threw his orb on the Viper wall, GiantX's Viper wall. So they pushed through their own orb with the flash, which popped in their eyes as they're running away from the mosh pit, and one player runs back in the mosh pit and dies to it.
Yeah, so and this was a, I mean, it's just a, you can tell though, you can tell they worked on this whole round itself, right?
Best friends again.
This whole round itself was worked on because that's why they get the alarm bot for early info, so he knows that he can ult, because they want to get early info if someone's coming for his ult. That's where this X is. So honestly, shout out to Koi. That was a lovely round. And you're kind of looking at it from Giant's POV. You see this ult and you're like, well, I can hide behind left of yellow. I'm alright here.
Caught on the pipes. Dizzy back in, double flash. Yeah, this is nice. Koi really pressuring, but Shadow gonna fall. And in the meantime,
not sure about the aggro strat where people are so committed against Rez though.
Still, he's got a lot of room to play with. So it's kind of both on the lurks here. Do they pull the plug from this hit towards A and then bank on B, or do they continue on their pathing here? And knife again, they still know they're around. Camo, just unwilling to relent.
I think Shadows can control the flank once that Viper makes that pressure, but this lockdown, denied.
Oh.
Lurk on a lurk here. Yep,
Grabino's all the way in attacker spawn. There it goes, yep.
Freebie on that one, and the lockdown's been dealt with. So now the map feels small, it feels claustrophobic for GiantX, but they got to fight forward, and they're doing just that. Starzo, I mean, I don't know how he got away even with the first, but he does. Fatini on the trade out, Shados on the backside, trying to stall out time.
Oh, why is everyone dropping off before getting kills? What's going on here? Rez still no plant.
Plant needs to come in pretty soon here.
Grabino.
Can't handle any more stall. Grabino gonna get a glance here, and it's Shados.
Oh my, okay, nicely done for Giants to get this round.
Keeps in control, but man, that got close.
It's getting real close on some of these rounds. That flank from Grabino was huge. Some of these opening picks, like I don't even mind the fact that Shadow went down there because they're doing such good jobs of just comboing these flashes. So many instances where multiple enemies are flashed, kind of lined up in the open. And
yeah, the decision, so I love the round before. The decision of the push on this round when it had Sage Res, I didn't massively love it. Especially with the agents that they committed so heavy with.
They've hit it at B on the retakes. They've hit it
oh
on,
my god, they're giving it.
Pistol round, I think they did it on. Yeah. They've done it a couple other times on A. Like, they're doing a really good job of it.
Also, saw Cloud getting a little
22, how's the game been? A real mix match, dude. We got some really nice rounds and some really bad rounds, and it's like a pick and mix, man. We don't know what we're gonna get next.
And in these close rounds, it feels like it's kind of hard to consider what to do. There's no clear-cut plan because it can be so close inside these moments, right? It doesn't feel like it needs a complete, you know, ethos change or anything of that sort. So it's just kind of like tuning up little bits and pieces. In this predicament, they do need to find a response though, because again,
mostly on the bad side, yeah, but that there's been some savior rounds in there. Don't get me wrong. That Killjoy round is like a lovely round that other teams should still. When you see new stuff like that in a map that we've seen played so long, I like that. Like that a lot.
He can't be as aggressive with the flashes, but he gets to have a deep line and punish any lurks, and we've seen that happen a couple times from Hoodie. It looks like they might just steal this B line and contain GiantX towards A. Oh, down the tube as well. Oh.
Yeah, you were lucky to not get punished even on the first there, it felt like. Shados just about got away with his life, but Starzo wasn't so lucky.
But he's taking the line at B now. He's going to get in garage. He might even...
How aggro do we go?
With the way that these guys are split up so much right now.
I mean, he's just not getting out of here.
This is the garage angle. Now this is bad because he has no one to back him up.
How'd you react to Dash get out of there?
Wait,
good reaction. Oh my god.
He's actually not been thoroughly punished on this. The outro doesn't fully... He's being closed down on those. Look at this split, 3-2 split. He's got pressure.
Oh my god, what a nightmare round for him. It's so hard to deal with everything that was going on. Like, Giants did the most perfect call here, to be honest.
Plant should be going down. They've cleared it. GiantX
when the killer middle goes down, it's a devastating round. Good news for Giants is everyone surviving, no one have to rebuy armor. 3k money. Got to rebuy by the util. They're in a really good spot.
On the lurker, hey, they're down tube. They got the spam kill. Okay, cool. Got the spam kill. Let's go back towards B now. That's the only thing that really makes a lot of sense to me. And I might have missed something earlier on in the round though. But
I've never seen you make mistakes, Josh. Never.
Look, you know, you could be like VLR and Reddit and stuff and pretend that I never say that I make mistakes, but.
Look, it's fine. Everything is good. 5 alive for GiantX. Got a nice little operator in hand. Then, you know, after what was a pretty dreary map 1, let's, you know, call it what it is. 5 rounds wasn't very, you know, wasn't what they were looking for by any means. To come in here on the map choice of Koi and actually look a little revitalized. I want to give credit where it's due here. They've been looking quite nice with this one. Navigating through quite an aggressive side as well. Koi's not been pulling any punches. They've been happy to pressure, to push, maybe to their own downfall at times after seeing, you know, Starzo and Shadows.
Can't buy the best guns on top of this, on top of the 3 save guns.
Still, they've navigated all those threats. They've got themselves 6 rounds in hand.
Got a nice ult here on the Sova.
Rubino's going to play on A. I wonder if he should have dropped the Phantom to one of his teammates and taken a Judge instead so he could play with his ultimate as soon as he realizes it's a commit to A. It's aggressive push from Camo.
Yeah, this is great though. With the knife, confirmed that no one's hiding over towards the right.
To this. Cloud has his Hunter's Fury, might use it to zone.
Yeah. Waiting to see.
I tell you what's nice. I know that Koi had done for this year, but it's nice to see some of the stuff they worked on that maybe they didn't get to show.
Like it does it. At least with this setup, I'm kind of waiting to see what the third piece of this is though. With Shadow coming over, this high-low doesn't get rewarded. Wall's gonna be there.
There's the reaction.
There it is. So as soon as they get this close, what does Red Guard do? Plant up top, spam.
There's 2 people there to spam.
There it is, yeah. Spam did come in. That's done really well for them here. Koi looking actually like they were very well prepared for this. At least with the first couple of steps they've taken.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Sersha all off contact.
Side of the site right now. I think that's what they should go for. don't know if he's going to go for that.
Yeah, because you have the wall here. You can still just ult. Maybe the ult before the plant is risky. And nade is unbelievable.
It still feels dangerous with Shadows getting an angle like that. Just maybe even a shot straight into the pit. Don't know how much Shadows saw, but saw enough. Now starting to dwindle in numbers. Hoodie trying to hold this one
Still
safe,
impossible to plant.
Still struggling for that one, and Hoodie.
This Hoodie just kills everyone.
Shadow's positioning could be huge. Look at the timing on
Oh
this
my
one.
god, that's so unlucky.
Goes
for the plant. We got any spammers?
In there.
Oh, spammers with this time.
Let's see what they go for here. GiantX with 3. Koi finding it difficult now. It's dropped.
Not a lot of places to play around the pit, though. These are spammable lines, and the Viper actually left it. The ult's going to drop.
Yeah, dropping on both sides. But
so vaulty for the
one enemy remaining.
Yeah.
Hey, Hoodie kind of saved them here. And by kind of, I mean Hoodie 100% saved them here.
It's too late. And don't worry, you can call it a bomb. Baby Bay did it the whole time, so you're fine. Just, you know, bomb site, CTT.
Thank you.
It's alright, I give you permission. You get one a game.
I get one a game?
Yeah, one a game.
Well, you do like 5 a game, though.
What are you saying?
I'm not taking notes or anything like that. Like, I don't know what you think that I use this for, but it's definitely only a counter for how many times.
I never make mistakes. What do you mean? I said deagle once, alright? It was once! Leave me alone.
I like the reaction from GiantX there. I think it was a really good decision to counter ulti on the other side instead of trying to reposition somewhere else.
That's because it was your idea.
Yeah, honestly. You know, maybe we need another tech pause check to make sure that their headsets are on correctly.
Yeah. Because there's no way anyone would come to the same conclusion as you.
Absolutely
if they,
not.
Yeah, true. Okay, 3-7, and the judge idea now gets brought out. However, not going to be able to be complementing that with a pit.
I could get into garage with the backup from Camo up top.
It still feels so risky.
Wait. Yep.
Whoa.
Okay, timing might be nice on this
and
one.
they shot the drone.
How ready is Redgar?
It's
better be now.
Yep.
Now what?
Just needs to wait.
Oh, it's fine.
Why?
It
was
felt
fine.
unnecessary, didn't it?
Like, you're expecting that it's only the Sova
it was
drone
okay.
there? That's it? Nobody else is
He thinks there's 2 people here, doesn't know about the third. I was alright with it.
That's a bit greedy.
I would maybe go for the judge kill, but...
Not the ideal way. That could have been a huge start for them. That could have been so huge.
I think if I had judge there, I'm sending it. I think the only mistake there is trying to pick up the other gun, because you're not getting out.
Here as well.
They carry on or do they?
Oh, what a shot.
Stop!
Greedy little fingers.
They're really pushing me, huh? They're testing me.
Yeah, they heard positive Josh was around, so they're like, what can we do?
It's actually sick. This is like one of the best games for him to commit to being positive.
They don't know that the site's completely open, but it is. So they can just kind of walk in completely free here. GiantX. I mean, as much as Grabino made the mistake, they were ready for that. Didn't let that go too far, punishing off the back of the kill on Redgar. Nice work from GiantX. And as I said, I do want to highlight how well they pivoted back after not a fantastic map 1. So plants in there. And 2 remaining players. I mean, your options aren't great.
Just gonna be saving this one.
You're looking at your notepad. Did I say bomb or something?
No, you didn't. It's a 4-on-2, and these guys started on an eco, and there's 1 round left, and that means that they're gonna go for it. If Shadows gets a kill here, he will have lockdown for the retake on the next round. That might adjust their setup. So going for that
Sounds
is going to be
so disappointed.
For the defuse.
Gotta start going soon though. Okay.
Well, that's a start.
Well, there it is.
Just kidding.
There was the start and there it closed. Done. GiantX, big first half coming through here. Already up to 8. Could close out incredibly strong.
Gonna look better on this map.
Couple of ults to bank in as well.
At least on attack, we'll see. Again, it's very attack-sided.
Knives as well for Purpo, really nice. Now on the other side, Starkzo and Shadow do have theirs. So
yeah, I think he just gone out right side that. He committed around the corner anyway.
And just the need to feed, overwhelming.
We've got the need for feed. I like it.
Thanks, man. That's really kind of you.
Okay, Shay doesn't run away from his ult.
Right now, Cloud with the Hunter's Fury, Purpo with the Blade Storm, is that there is Starkzo with his ultimate, so he could definitely disarm both those. He could use those reactively as soon as he hears this.
Oh boy, who's seen this ult before? Insta drone?
You know Cloud is good at that. Instantly takes away Shados. And I think Shados was one of the players who was near to that one away, I think, from the lockdown.
And we had a knife, which they did try and get over towards there, but we also had this.
Timings are open for access, and GiantX realizes this.
It was a dart. I mean, maybe that's worse. Maybe that's honestly worse. It was nice though, at least. Okay, I mean, at least they had the knife to try and break the Iffy's turret, Iffy's drone in. We had an attempt to try and counter it.
Drone available to reclear B. They're going to use it as a...
Oh, it was a nice shot.
Well, never mind.
And does that feel indicative, seeing Purpo backpedaling like that? I don't know how much stock you put into it, but you're feeling
like
maybe
searching with the Gecko ult though. A little bit crazy, but let him off.
A misplay on the overall goal of GiantX.
Yeah, recon for back yellow, can't shoot it from sight.
Never mind. This is falling apart, it's unwinding.
Hoodie, they're trying to sell a fake maybe, but it feels desperate. But look at what they've done. They pulled them off from this.
They're getting kind of what they wanted, but they lost too many players in the process. I'll try to break it down.
Official to retake. They are looking for a Laka.
Starkso has ultimate.
Cloud's got one shock dart left, and he
does. This is nice. Oh, I'm surprised Cloud didn't go for a Lark after seeing that knife here.
They almost had one. They almost had one, but almost isn't enough. They're trying to stall out time.
Yeah, a lot up to Red Guy here. See this flash?
Still got his.
Oh, he ate that flash. Ooh. Oh,
almost had a chance at it, but no.
Yeah,
Cloud's on the run. Coutinho, opportunity beckoning though. Reno going to find him on the 1-for-1 trade, and the numbers are not enough.
Good swing.
A little bit of recovery at the end.
At least GiantX are looking a lot better. Koi had some nice rounds. They did very messy. They had some nice rounds in there.
They want to cross back to B together, and then in the process of all that, they're like,
is enough on defense?
Yeah, fake reclear B with a drone, but we're actually going to go back to A. But in the timing that they're crossing back to A, the orb drops, he gets picked out, and then that causes all the weird stuff to happen. Yeah. So that's why we see this forced play by Hoodie on B. Hey, we lost a player, like I need to sell this. He swings out, he dies as well, and things just start falling apart for them.
Bravo, guys.
4 rounds to their name. Koi just about
we get half-time 1 minute now.
Here, but during all of the bigger gun rounds, they only claimed 1. It was a drought for some time. GiantX had their number, and they were playing very well. Again, a little bit of a reminder of the potential of some of the individuals on this team and how well they can play.
Yeah, this is the time of this.
Now, do they have what it takes on the defending side? Can they take us to a third? Does Koi have the
2 people beat the recon. Oh, this is a nice pistol. The knife close if it hits. You flash swing around the corner. Wait, this is a sick pistol from Koi.
He kept 4 players there, kept his life, did a little bit of,
yeah, it was nice. Really early dash up towards the top, and then you wait for the flash.
Still forward position. Does get shoulder checked by Purpo there, so Purpo, credit where it's due to.
Positions where you could get wrecked from, but I still kind of like it.
The reposition is hard to handle. Redgar now isolated from the others and just put to death. Grabino's now a problem. They have to put time and manpower to try to clear him out. They can't leave him on his own, and that's what they try and do. They just send Purpo in, just flying through it. But now you look at the post plant.
Yeah, and Starkso has a nade.
Still got the nade as well. Whole other stall here to work through, but Shadows
nade goes out.
Looks good. The last man alive. It's a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it in.
A lovely pistol, man.
He's got so many steps to take. Starkso too low down on HP, but he's fine.
Dude, someone's been cooking in Koi. They got some new stuff. They got some new stuff not seen before.
That's a really interesting thing that I'm trying to like break down in my head right now about what Grabino did there. Okay. They had the 5-on-4, and they knew that GiantX was stacked towards A basically, but they had full abilities for the retake if they wanted to. So he wants to disrupt the retake. He goes up the site while they're planting, gets into the hallway, and he wants to go and take a fight. He sees one, he gets out, dances around. He's buying a lot of time for his team. I'm wondering why all of the rest of his team fell back instead of having anyone else pushed up with him, ready to trade or kind of like keep pressure on at the same time.
And I'm liking this confidence from Camo still.
They just absolutely send it. Knife clears everything.
And already, very
clear.
They
keep the smoke and put it deep. And then isolate Jewel.
Up to challenge. Look at him.
Shots.
Clean as ever. Easier targets, of course, just classics. Get out of the way.
And they got the plan on top of this as well. Shadow 3 away, so maybe in the bonus here he can try
Looking at the bonus here, though, this is going to be massive, right? Like, how much can they do in this?
5 rifles. This is a really good chance for Koi to swing it back in their favor. I really like what they did there with they had the Viper wall up just so that they could do the cross.
Yeah, and then the smoke,
traded out,
and Jewel
put
deep.
An orb down for Snowman, drop the wall so that they can swing and take the swings.
It was cool.
I really liked the way that they fought all those angles.
And then they have a molly as well, so they go out into the open.
They don't have a sage wall. They know they have to take the fights.
Right.
Smoke with a flash above it. So this recon at the moment is getting quite a lot of info from GiantX. So once it comes to the buy rounds, they need to make sure that they kill this. What a shot.
Camo, you're so clean with it. He must have either heard a step or something, because he is so deady to this. But there is,
I mean, they broke the turret here earlier.
The turret's down, which makes me think that he broke it.
Yeah.
Could be the case. I'm also looking at the placing for Hoodie. Redguard's having a rough game.
And then they only think it's one person lurking, and then they double. Bro.
I think this might be a call to evacuate.
Koi, you've got some good stuff, dude. I'm worried for Giants at the moment. After watching the pistol, after watching this round, I'm worried for them.
A little bit of it, but it's only Starzo who's down on the Bulldog. Everyone else getting those perfect upgrades. This has been a lovely round, actually.
Yeah, it actually really has.
More. Confidence builders.
Wow, bro, look how much money they got.
Swing of things. And Lucia flawless. I feel like I'm saying that a lot this game.
They're tied up in those.
They're having clean rounds.
And they all happen within the first 3 rounds of each half. Oof. So a few saved weapons. That's going to be a little bit of a saving grace for GiantX here. Now they needed to make a good adjustment with it. What do we see different between what GiantX did on their defense versus what Koi did? Purpo, he's got the top yellow line. He's got no teammate with him. There's no Viper. Cody's not playing close to him, like under him.
They lost half the Tremendous, and then GiantX recovered. That's true.
No one to trade him. And
the first three rounds in general were just...
Especially with Shadows, like the dagger on the side.
First 3 rounds in general are not great to watch. It's getting a lot better, man.
So twice now, Koi has a player that's inserted in an area that makes it so uncomfortable for GiantX to be able to move around and go for the next big objective.
Yeah.
The polar opposites are so funny to see side by side.
Couple more seconds on this. GiantX need to break back in here. This has been a jilting second half, and I feel like it's a real confidence boost for Koi after what was, a real drought of rounds. So he focused back up here, still able to fashion a buy coming through.
What are you going for? Bulldog.
Scary. I think the only real impact is going to be the Hoodie's down on the Bulldog. So yeah, the light shields aren't ideal.
The big rounds, they invest into it.
But as it stands functional.
Missing a little bit of util. When I say a little bit of util, not much. Like 1 molly for Killjoy.
Oh dear. Ooh.
And a drone.
Head down. And it's all going to be noted. The knife, I don't think caught anyone at this point. Redguard just trying to play off the back of his wall, maybe trying to slice the.
Would love to see a cancel from Koi here.
Checking up top, sees no one, but they are waiting on this. They're very nearby. They haven't fallen away completely from sight. Purpo pops that dash, waiting for a chance on this now. Needs to swing the corner if he wants to check. Camo's got him done. Good trade from Cloud, though.
Nice nade. Really nice from him. Dude, Koi could get together with a lot of what they're doing, though. I'll give them that.
They're losing out here. They've got to be careful now. Numbers not looking so likely. You got Redguard and Hoodie close by. Wingman could go for this plant. Only noting one of the two. There it is. Plant's going to be there, and Redguard can't push up.
No one overextending as well. I'm a little bit worried that it's a safe plant. Yeah. The thing is, though, they know that they've seen a wall over towards the side site.
Tinio's just been caught off. Not even sure where he got found from. Yeah, nice attempt from Hoodie, but the numbers just so drastically in favor. And Redguard's position, yeah, already found. And
they're going to 2-0 him.
There's something to be said. Redguard is a great
some
player.
Convincing rounds.
Value he can bring to a team, but he's just
I thought this was looking bad as well, really, but they were very patient. I thought they were going to go back and just map control, but they literally just waited for util. Wait for the overstep. They see this guy's gun barrel, I guess, through the window. And the util was great.
Here. And I have seen a new little icon. Did you see this one?
Faker, yeah. I popped it on the rehearsal.
Look at that. Oh. They shouldn't leave me League of Legends stuff, because I'll just start messing around with it.
Well,
you know? Don't know what else there is.
Dumpster fire.
Oh, that's a classic. That's a classic.
We'll save that one for later.
Yeah. That can.
Literally just saw him on top of that. Just saw him on top of their own stage wall.
So I was like hoping that Purple would have tried to take a different angle, but the reason why he didn't, he was holding just that generator side, was because that stage wall actually blocks people from being able to walk up Maze side. Yeah. So he's expecting no one's going to be there, but he didn't expect them to take the rope across to the top of 410 and then get that angle by dropping onto the stage wall from there and catching him in the back. So really unfortunate for him and unfortunate for the rest of his team.
Yeah, and you got to look at that money for Koi as well. Economy swelling out of control. 8.5
Wait, they forced again.
8.6 on Shados. Almost able to buy that RA skin.
Get out of my way. Monster on the loose.
Ball goes up. Red guard gonna fall away.
Caught.
And punished. Camo, look at this. The amount of presence they're taking. The second they get contact here. I'm becoming
and I like the fact that we've seen back-to-back rounds where they should feel safe with this wall, but we kind of just doing two things. Using the wall against them. Taking Jules over the top of it, we're using it to kill the guy top side. And this guy is literally caught out in this. It's kind of similar to the same rounds. We have a guy that feels he's safe because of the wall. He goes down because the jet knife's up high, and then we have Cloud committing to the Cloud committing to the Jenny, and then gets mollied out.
But that spike being where it's at is an issue. And they're starting to think about it. Did Hoodie just?
How's he was Vitinho out of range?
Yeah. Vitinho is keeping this competitive, but even trading back in a 1v1, Shallows won it out, tipping the scales in their favor.
Can't even get clutches.
Yeah, this is. I'm wondering if there's going to be even a double pause at some point, if we're going to see Pipson just pumping the brakes, because it's not working. Whatever the adjustment was, hasn't landed again.
The Tyrant come watch 180, yeah, but it can cover both of these.
And 5 in a row on their attack side so far.
Oh, it did go all the way free B.
I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again.
And then up the window.
Their attack side is night and day better than their defense.
And up the window through B, yeah.
A perfect example of why. They are doing such a good job right now of being explosive with Camo kind of like going in. He has that killer instinct. He's ready to just go in. He's off the back of a thrash, flashes, dart, knife, I guess, to open things up. And he's just going in and trusting that the flashes are going to land, and then he's just going to go take a shot and find out whatever the situation is there. If he's able to go for more, he goes for more. If he's not, he's able to get out, wait for his team, and then go in again.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice to see, because again, it highlights something to me that it feels silly to say it, but it's easy to forget how good Starto is on some of these roles. I mean, you roll your mind back in the day towards when he was kind of playing more Sky and stuff like that. It was a little bit more apparent, especially during that Sky era where it was just, you know, very, very strong. But even here on KO, his supporting work is fantastic, and then you see Camo thriving off the back of it. It's a lovely little bit of consideration. And statistically, I don't know if you guys can see it, but just to let you guys know at home, he's already got 12 assists here. You know, the guy is very good at that supporting act, and seeing the benefits of it in motion is always wonderful. So timeout called here for GiantX. I was kind of umming and ahhing if you're going to see Pipson instantly hit back in. The guy won't pull any punches. He's normally one of their own biggest critics as well. It's something that I actually quite enjoy about Pipson. He's very to the point. If you ever hear him on a desk or an interview, he will cut to the quick. So he can't be happy with what he's been seeing. So whatever it is, you got to try and make something happen now for your side, because
we double force fight and bought into these, so got to finally take an eco now. They is
what do we have to work with?
There's Hoodie and Best down and can't buy next.
Hunter's Fury, but it is this Vandal with Purple.
They're expecting Purple to get kills.
They're going to try and slow down Camo a little. Who's been wonderful at cracking this open.
Purple needs a trigger to go off of. He needs someone to spot for info, do a flash, get noise cue, anything.
Play him in a little bit, right? And traditionally, I'd say Cloud can be extremely good at, you know, trying to set him into motion. And there's the info off the back, and he adjusts well. Camo's been punished this time. Falls away, doesn't need to outstay his welcome. He's got that first step in the right direction for the side.
No one from the side of GX has taken any space down middle or towards B. They have the alarm bot dealing with B, the turret dealing with kitchen, so they're just holding their spots. 4 versus 5, but the gun advantage is in the favor of Koi still. And a Viper ultimate to kind of help secure things. He'll get pushed out by the lockdown, so Koi might have to play in. Only the Viper spotted on that drone. Could be a lurk.
The cutter sound was good from them. The cutter sound to make it look like they've gone elsewhere on the map. That is very nice. Coutinho coming over, has his ult. They get a plant down, it's got to be a good plant. This guy's going to eat
the plant has come in. Now, Cloud going to connect. It feels like an inevitability with him doing that sort of thing. And there's the
passive
lockdown.
Though. It's not at the screen's angle. It doesn't get as much. It forces them not all the way back.
Yeah, so and it's a good plant no matter what. Got Hoodie to block vision. We got Molly.
Starzo's got some stall, so does Shados. Grabino as well could buy a little bit of time here. There's the first bit of kit coming in, so that's going to buy a couple of precious seconds. They need to try and gap close here, try and get in their faces. Grubino's going to find one, but the trade there for Purpo. He still needs to be pivotal in this. Keep the pressure on. Purpo's doing exactly that, leaving it just down.
Okay, nicely done from Purpo. Bro was dashing around everywhere just to get the kills.
Utilizing that hero vandal just right.
It was a big round from him.
It's
kind of hard for him to be able to get the value. I like what he did, though. He waited for some information to happen on the map. That was Koi kind of initiating things and being like, hey, we're over here. And then when that happened, here comes the dart. He's trying to go over the pipes. He's able to find one, which is a flick shot onto a camo. Finds an opening kill, gets out. And then from there, they're able to kind of keep the round stabilized. So that big opening kill. And that's what we're going to need to see from these guys. But he can't do it by trying to be a hero in very specific spots. He needs to do it very deliberately.
Similar scenes at the beginning on the other side of the map this time, however. The Dizzy, the Flash, and the space is taken. But you noted it before, and we'll note it again. The KJ utility is here, knife or not.
Yeah, the knife hits one, though. So what's the protocol after the knife hits?
That had to have scanned the Viper.
Yeah, Ollie. Didn't take any sort of, I don't think he got anywhere near to catching Killjoy.
Yeah, they maybe missed the timing of what they wanted to do just purely because of the Killjoy util. Oh, Hoodie should be cooked here.
This is sketchy for Hoodie.
God, he's pushing.
It's not worth it, but he gets it. He gets it. Why not?
I don't know if I love that because you got again. This was with 3 players, right? This was 3 players working towards.
No way, man! Look at the mini map. Look at these two.
Space they've got the site.
I mean, they've basically got mid now at this point.
They got everywhere. They got the whole map.
Cloud might have had an angle they weren't quite expecting, but they are so on it.
He's dead.
Look, he's got 2. Let him make sure. He'd be nice to Redgar. He's too much of a sweetie. It's my only bias. Apart from Fnatic, obviously. For now, though.
Naturally.
Yeah, of course. Oh, dear.
Oh, that didn't look great.
2v3. Oh, come on. How is this happening?
The crowd's going crazy when Redgar gets kills.
Shados, does he get challenged? He does. Cleared. Purpo trying to be the hero once again. And Starzo, I don't know if that plant's even favorable. It's certainly not. He needs to get a wiggle on. He's got to challenge it.
Oh, yeah, just stuck it. Ooh, nice shot to the end here, but okay, 2 in a row for Giants, and Koi are going to be kicking themselves a little bit for that one, considering the position
are you
where they were.
Mississippi or 1,000 or how do you do that?
Crazy thing I can count that high. That's crazy.
Well, no, you're only counting
Icebox,
to 7.
we at least get a lot of agent.
Just to space it out.
That means I was taking another
a lot
hand,
of comps.
like off the
Agent differential, yeah.
So I can only get up to 5. That's all I got. That's all I got, Chief.
Well, that's enough. Because it's like once you get to 5, you better hustle.
Yeah. True. I mean, 9 to 10. I feel like these rounds I'm finding it hard to find faith in, but it's working. Question mark. The timeout's working. Purpo, just get us 4 again, or you know, hope that Starzo takes a little too long on the walk up.
Good for Koi.
Just got his ult as well.
3-2 default.
It'd be interesting to see how well
wanting to clear close with the wall, that's it. In case someone pushed up.
If they do intend to use the Killjoy ult or anything else towards A.
As Fred Durst says, you gotta have faith.
that?
Sorry.
Was that a cringe?
Out of everyone who said you gotta have faith, not George Michael.
Well, I know he didn't actually pioneer the song. It's like the Sweet Dreams thing, right?
I'm so done with you. And Purpo actually going to get away with one here. Considering you saw on the other side how often they checked on Camo trying to play this position, he got away with robbery on that one. Now with a couple of ults to still depend on, this is what I'm looking at. What do they do with this? So the
Killjoy ult fake. Let's check the rotate.
Both teams pivoting right back towards middle here.
Got no one over towards middle, but they do put the smoke up.
No, they cross each
it's making them question it. Smoke goes down, didn't see anything. 2 people over towards site. Got double molly. Alarm bot out of range. They won't know when to pop the mollies. Yeah, they know now. Yeah, and this guy's gonna eat the molly, right? Second molly. Oh my god, they did their mollies late. He didn't pop double molly.
Space off of it. 4-4 retake. No stage wall.
Maybe just not sure how much control they had in Cloud. A couple of reminders of how good Cloud can be on this agent. It's wonderful to see.
They broke one of them? No, they didn't. They had both.
To be shot out. Trying to get that removed as quickly as possible.
They tried to break one. He let one go and then he had the second one there.
This Grubino on the line does get one traded out by Cloud. Shadows and Shadow on the back lines here, still trying to play this through. Too many targets and too little time. As Shadow now left in a 1v3.
Hey, nice shots in the end from Cloud here. They're like just surviving the rounds, it feels like. There's a...
I'm surprised, yeah, they used the rest there at the end of the round just to get that economy stabilized a little bit. Things were getting down in the dumps a little bit. Good opening pick. Got traded out. Not resable, but big shock. The limitations with this composition that they have is once they send that Sova dart in, there's nothing to combo with it. They don't have enough AoE utility. The Killjoy mollies are placed at the early start of the round. Yeah. The Viper molly is all they have. It's only one of them. I mean, you could argue you could combo it with a Sage Slow or anything.
3 in a row, though.
Combo it with like a flash, for example. And when you combo a dart with a flash, it means that people eat the flash. That means that they're not being able to peek for a few seconds. That means that the scan goes off. It might get you some spam kills. It might get you the space. So there's a little bit of a limitation. So the fact that they're able to go in and clean it up that handedly, 3 people alive on a 4 versus 4 retake, and then they got the res, so 4 people at the end of the round. That's pretty good. And that's what GiantX needs to keep them alive in this game. I say keep them alive. They're winning. Yeah. They have a 2-round lead.
3 in a row.
Why did you use res? Did they need it for the money?
Got it right. 3 rounds.
That's nice.
Back to back after it. Make sure Cloud buys
I mean, they didn't need to do it for that econ.
As it stands, though, Koi did just call their own tactical timeout. Needed a check-in here after dropping those 3 back-to-back. It's such a pivotal time as well.
He said
maybe going forward if they lost one, but everyone would have been able to buy apart from...
I miss Player Baba.
And I guess.
I trialed him for MTW in 12 years ago.
I just remember Baba having like one of the most like OT records, I think, as a player. Pretty sure he was part of that game.
Oh god, okay.
Yeah. Well, Cloud. Yo, just finding confidence now just feels so audacious, but it works so well. Playing together, pushing up towards B, claiming a little bit of that space, falling away, it's perfect. Now the trade out.
Oh, and A breaks one of the mollies.
Hunter's Fury, 5 versus 4 retake. No Sage Wall for the retake.
Okay, molly gets in, that delays it.
On the plant, they're gonna force
Cloud now with his ult, and then they run in. Oh, okay, that was a really good ult from Stark, because I'm pretty sure Cloud might have wanted to ult, and then they run in here.
He's on an island.
Don't know when he gets his knife back. He has double flash. Shados has double molly for the spike. Hasn't dropped double molly in the spike. They're in behind.
He's got Hoodie as his first target if he comes through, but the flood comes in from down low. Stunning!
Oh my god.
Camo! And the flashes, the support, everything from Star.
Yeah, he gets out of there as well. How long can he stay alive for? Whoa!
Oh! That is gorgeous!
That's an absolute round, bro.
His supporting Star as well, being Starzo in there. Those two working so well together. A really good synergy between the two.
Those first 3 kills, like this angle is so tough to clear because you don't really expect anyone
to
never
expect someone there.
It's like only an angle that Jets can play. Getting that first
dude,
one,
that
like,
4th
okay,
shot
is gets 2 more, repositions, waits. 2 flashes come over, and on the second flash, that's when he peeks out and starts getting the last 2 kills right above generator. That's where like the entry flashes go, and they're using.
There's a lot of hero rounds at the moment for both teams.
It's so nice. Even the knife getting 4 of them there, so instantly able to kind of like prioritize targets. But still, that was a one-man show. These rounds overall had been looking better for
Dash. Early A control,
right?
2 people walking over towards B the whole time.
But still, a step in the right direction for Koi after what was a couple of rounds of worry.
Yeah, they at least see the alarm bot.
This is going to be no surprise to them, at least on the alarm bot. It shouldn't be, should I say, but you can see how close by Hoodie is.
Honestly, there's a chance that they didn't go close enough, but I think they heard it.
They could break that with a molly.
Oh.
The A fake to walk B.
Wow, I thought Dizzy.
Yeah, if he goes close wall, the flash just isn't going to get him there.
I got no idea. I don't know how would he wasn't more aware of the chance of it, but
nah, it's really bold, man. It's really, really bold what Koi went for.
They're looking for options. Keep in mind, Starzo is not with the main pack of players here.
45 seconds.
Okay, we have a KO Lurk as well. KO full kill Lurk over towards A. Got some options. They're trying to fake the B and then they're going back off of this. And the thing is, we got Redgar really close. He's going to hear the people running. So he should be able to call his team over.
Yeah, you can see it.
And then the rest of his team should tell him that there's one still over towards B. He should wait for the last.
Push on this, but the timing as well from Grubino is going to be interesting
Wait
too.
for
How
the
those two
last.
match up.
Yeah, here we
Sarzo's
go.
crept the site.
Wait.
Now Grubino, the timing. Oh, but do they get the plant? I've got to see if they get the plant here. They're trying to. Yeah, Wingman's on the case. It was Cloud to take away Starzo. So now, without that superstar supporting act. But there is that mid lurk. There is this mid lurk on the way, but they need to keep bodies on the site. Shadow has to be enough of a threat here. That's a freebie. Redgar being trailed the whole way. Rubino going to spot Fatinho. And now Fatinho in a 1v2. Difficult scenario.
Hey,
and
really
Shadow
nice.
puts him out of his
Gotta
misery.
start looking at the money. We've got two people that are so wrecked here. 11-11, they got an eco.
This is a heartbreaking time now.
This is getting really down to the wire.
Their money's
not good. They do have Blade Storm.
I swear, maybe I'm losing my mind.
Again,
but I swear they knew the Viper was still in that corner, but maybe not.
I wonder if this is the opportunity. We haven't seen Purple getting really aggressive on B yet. The farthest he's gone is kind of like top yellow. So I wonder if we're going to see anything like that being pulled out, or if it's just a straight up standard setup.
He should have. I just don't know. I would have to watch it back. I'm guessing not, man. I'm guessing if Redgar's doing that, I would like to think not.
At this point, I don't know.
The chance the comms are off, but
it's classic as like a bait. Hey, I'm still backed by yellow. I'm not over here. This aggressive position from Cloud, and sometimes like you have one duelist in your composition. Sometimes it's
and the longer
it's getting aggressive. Sure, he's got drone dart, but he gets cleaned out. Not gonna follow for it a second time.
Grubino's been on the money today. A fantastic performance for him. He'll be happy with that, but still, the win would be everything. And it's
oh
on
boy,
Purpo.
Here's everything.
Gotta get
it's
two.
On Purpo. Time to be a hero. And he can only get one. Takes away Starzo. He sees a lot, but they're getting towards 50 seconds now. If you're Koi, you've got to commit at one of these points. They have the man advantage too. They've got a good foothold here.
They have the Viper's Pit that they
Shadow's
could
going to have
use.
his ult as well. They depend on that to clear the site if they want to.
Oh, that's a good aggressive wall from Redgar there just to slow them down.
That baits in means the rotate can come in as well.
The rotation. They're going to stack this up.
But this is nice, man. This is a good wall.
They have to run in and use the Viper's Pit. They have to plant in the pit.
Yeah, you're gonna wall fish. Oh.
Just the plan.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I was a little bit, you know, I was question marking that one.
Oh, move.
Out away.
Wait, they get the plan.
At the same time.
We didn't get the spam?
That's
I'm surprised.
ridiculous. I thought
yeah, they went for a different position.
I guess put the fear
Vision
of God
block
in
of the
Redgar
wall was there.
Fatinho wasn't able to even challenge it.
Surely use the Viper's Pit though, just to stop them. You have no other util, just a mosh pit.
Oops.
But still, they've got numbers. This would need, you know, probably one of those miraculous moments from Fatinho. Not going to happen. Koi.
They actually gave it a pretty nice try in the 3v4.
They take map point, series point. If they win this next one,
thank you so much, Nick. Appreciate you. Thank you with the 7 months, man.
Yep, this is kind of sad and heartbreaking if you're on the side of GiantX because you were just getting the swing of things. You got 3 in a row. You're up 11
the 3 rounds went like crazy convincing, I guess.
A couple of nasty rounds, starting to feel it individually, and then it just slips away.
They're getting outplayed, guys. Let's go. Keep it.
They might just be getting outplayed. You might not
yeah, I
be
mean,
wrong.
I think
Cloud
they are.
has
I agree with
ult,
that.
You got to look at the buy. It's
one chance for them to end it. Cloud still has his ult.
This Purpo once again called upon
And
in these moments.
Rubino didn't put his ult into the last round, so that could really pay off for this.
Yeah, he's solo on A. He's 3 and 19. He's got a Spectre. I just don't know what he's going to be able to do here. They don't really save the wall for the retakes, for the defuse.
No, I don't know what the plan is. I don't know how you're meant to make the Spectre work at this
Gotta
point.
chill now.
He has to concede the site anyway.
The wall.
Ult on top of it, plants in.
The wall gives the Viper a lot of protection.
Might change plans a touch.
They have to use the Hunter's
And it's weird, you look at this wall here, you don't really realize that there's this extra gap here until they go exploring.
Okay, does catch on towards Shados.
Oh,
Gets it.
yeah, that's
Fatinho found
big.
camo as well, so they're down to 3. This could be OT.
Oh no.
Starzo, Shadow, and Grubino. Oh, Grubino, that's nasty. Starzo in unison. He's
Oh
starting
no,
to come alive
Starzo
here, but
did
it's
so
Shadow
much.
now in a 1v2. Time's on his side.
Okay.
Stand,
Okay. Shots again from Purple.
The final hurdle.
Let's give it.
Pushing them
Give
up
us
to
the
12
overtime.
apiece. OT on the cards.
This is when the game's going to start getting a little bit freaky. We're not going to see
He'll
that
be
many
perma-banned if he was here,
unless
bro.
someone
I
has a
should have
really
been
big round,
perma-banned
but
for some of the stuff I was
usually,
saying earlier.
Players that we're seeing that are doing this right now are
And
usually
sometimes
like,
it,
Purple's doing it right now a little bit.
Sometimes
Camo had
when
few
there's
big
a
rounds.
lot of madness going on. Oh my
Is that a
goodness.
problem?
No, I was just curious why that was your go-to.
I mean, I did, yeah.
You lost everything.
Why was that your go-to? I'm just wondering.
I don't know. Probably
Somebody gonna
many
match my freak? Is that like little meme in your head?
No.
Is that what happened? Are you trying to appeal to the Zoomers? Was that it?
Yeah, actually, that's what it was.
Got it. Got it.
You got
Caught
me.
you,
You
caught
nailed
you.
me. Yep.
Caught you.
Well done. Then I thought I could just like slip it by. It would go unnoticed.
I mean, I'm
And
sorry.
now-
I'm sorry. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. 12-12.
Which one is it? This
You say that
Yampy
again.
bad rounds? That's the folder. Yampy trolls in
Don't say it, I'll
practice
believe
folder.
it. Koi
Just full up.
starting off on the
50
defending side, of
gigabytes
course,
of
that
clips
then
from
means
you,
GiantX
Yampy.
on the attack, and they better be diligent about this one because you can see what's happening here.
Is that the folder you saw?
I wonder.
How many times has Camo been up here this game? 4?
About
Cooked him? Yeah, I had to, man.
I haven't seen this before.
yeah. I mean, he gets the owl drone burnt early, but he
Alright.
burned the dash, so it would.
Double flash in 5. Oh, no, he's abandoning it. He's trying to play it different. They realize it's 25 rounds into the game. Maybe one or the other team has caught on to what's happening.
Perhaps. Whoa, careful. And again, it feels like a lot of the round, I need to be careful to not use Faker's faces while I was using that, is banking on these lurks. It feels like in my mind, the timing towards it.
He's going
but
to get really
obviously
good
the main
timing
part
on
is
this, though.
gonna be
Turret's going to
entry
spot
work
him.
coming in. There's a lot of bodies here, 4
Turret's going to
players.
spot him, and then Viper v
Obviously for
Viper
Koi,
Jaw is going to
on the other side, and
go
Purpo trying to work
down.
his way forward here. They've got at least the step in the door, but they need to kind of kick it down to get that
Wait, he
plant
sees
in.
the turret,
Gonna reveal
but
the
it didn't
position of
spot
one.
him, and
Does
he
he
gets
go on
into a
this?
corner.
Redgar's in a little
So
bit
he
of trouble
holds
here.
them
Gonna
all
be
in.
denied at least the attempt at the plant, and Purpo's found Shados. Big damage from him. Camo wants to
No
be slowed
way
down. Can't
Grabinho
spring
won
bolt
this
deny
duel
the plant.
against Hoodie.
So they
That's
get out with their
impressive.
lives. A 4v4. The Lurks not going to go all the way around. They don't
Yeah,
know
shout out
that.
for having
They
the
should
awareness
some
on this
caution
one.
to it. They have to get past Purpo, and they do. Camo with a belter. Now,
Unless there was a
we
turret
saw that util.
going off that I
First tap on
missed,
the
that was
spike. Try and draw
good.
Closer, see if anyone's willing to go
'Cause he
through
broke
that
the
wall. They're
turret.
not. Trying to close the gap over towards Maze, the double swing. Red guard
Yeah,
unaffected by
Wingman.
Dizzy, but
Wingman's
there
just
it
doing
is,
it.
shutting down
Wingman's
with his
tanking a
boys.
shock dart.
And Wingman doing his job, doing his duty.
Yeah.
And well, it's going to be a clean first round in OT.
Thanks to
for
shock
Koi.
dart, he managed
So
to
they
get it
take
to
the lead.
half. Almost had it all.
I have something to say, but it's mean, so I probably shouldn't say it.
How nasty is it? Is it personal? Like, where are we at?
It's not personal.
Okay.
It is about one of the players' performances, though.
If I hear the words Red guy, you're out.
No,
you
it was
might.
going to be Wingman.
Okay.
I'm listening.
It's basically 5 players plus Wingman
Yeah.
versus 4 players plus Wingman.
I don't like your tone
That's
today.
crazy.
That is deep analysis that you can't get anywhere
That's
else.
crazy.
True. You know what? Thank my lucky stars. You're
That's so crazy.
Hoodie is a little bit of trouble. He's going to be kept a little safer. But
He's calling
not by
Redgar
much.
Wingman.
Oh,
That's
come off
crazy.
it. Just
You're right,
knocks
chat. He
down
would
the
get
door
banned
in
here.
one.
That's
You thought,
outrageous.
Util, 2 players to it. Dedicated. That might be enough. Sure as hell wasn't. 3 now. To try and keep GiantX
Unbelievable.
alive, or it's over in 2. Redgar, Cloud, and Purpo.
Oh man, that's pretty funny.
Now drone coming in. Cloud trying to set them in motion, but there's no one really there to work through on this. Purpo's still pretty far away in middle.
The Sage Wall is the only saving grace.
Yeah, here comes
He needs to
Wingman
get
though.
the
Dude, he's gonna Sage Wall
angle
defuse, something that
properly, so
Wingman
there's
can't do.
multiple blocks that they have to break. Here it comes.
I mean, what can he do though?
Yeah.
It needs
Big kill.
a heroic attempt, and it's not going to happen. Heartbreak for GiantX.
Oh god,
but
and he
Koi
roasted them and they lost the round,
closing
dude.
out in 2. A big upswing in performance there, Josh, from start to end. First map, I think,
Damn,
was
I can't
really
believe he called him Wingman
the
like
kind
that.
of, I guess,
He
the
did it
first step
earlier, but
towards
he
it,
really
confirmed
doubled
there
down
on
and sent
Icebox
it.
as well.
And I want to say it. I don't want to jinx it. I don't like. I feel like every
Yeah, that
time
was
I
nice
say
from Koi
this,
though. They
that
had
they
some
look so
really
much
cool
better, they
stuff.
look
New rounds.
revitalized. I feel